It isn't just passengers facing delays across the Cook Strait. Freight companies say ferry cancellations are wreaking havoc on their industry.
The sector has written to the government asking for a clear plan to manage ongoing disruptions. And as Leighton Hakel reports, the Commerce Commission is now investigating both Cook Strait ferry companies.
The picturesque Picton, not so pretty for people who've been stranded here for a while.
Some people have been stuck for 10 days.
I took the ferry quite often already in the last 30 years and never had these problems before.
It's embarrassing and it's pretty inconvenient as well, especially coming up Easter.
Both Inter-Islander and Bluebridge have had ferries taken out in the past few months due to engineering problems. On Tuesday, tensions got so high at Bluebridge's Picton terminal, police were called in. Its Feronia ship was finally set to leave this morning, but only after a 4-hour delay.
At least it hasn't been cancelled yet.
But it's the continued cancellations and disruptions that are costing our freight companies.
At the end of the day, the Cook Strait is an extension of State Highway 1 for the trucking industry. And it's got more than a few potholes. The road's been closed.
And that could be costing us.
Time is money. So any additional time spent on the boat or on the road or any delays adds to the cost of those goods. That's ultimately borne by the consumer.
Transporting NZ wrote to Minister Michael Wood last week saying the disruptions to ferry services are having a severe impact and wreaking havoc on freight. One carrier said it was crippling their operations. Nick Leggett's still waiting for a response.
It's about understanding how those problems are going to be managed in the medium term, because this isn't going away.
And the problem's not going away for passengers who are forking out a lot of money to deal with the disruption.
We were supposed to come across on the 26th. We gave the car a holiday at the Blenheim Airport, flew home at great expense.
Inter-Islander and Bluebridge could be liable for those expenses, according to Consumer NZ. In February, it complained to the Commerce Commission.
Because we're concerned that both companies are misleading consumers around their rights to what's called consequential loss.
The Commission confirmed today it is investigating.
Well, kia ora, Leighton. What consequences could the operators face if they're found to be misleading customers?
Well, the Commerce Commission says that it's only in its early stages of its investigation, but says any business breaching the Fair Trade Act could face a fine of up to $600,000. Now, both Bluebridge and Inter-Islander have clauses in their terms and conditions that deny responsibility for these additional costs, but Bluebridge has said that they are working with customers on a case-by-case basis. We are yet to hear back from Inter-Islander. It is also the eve of the Easter long weekend and the school holidays, a very busy time for the ferries. There doesn't seem to be any cancellations as of yet, and for the thousands of customers booked on those services, they will be hoping it stays that way.
Yeah, let's hope it does. Leighton, thanks so much.